What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and we have some movie news to talk about. Little DC, little Marvel, but first we're going to start off with Mortal Kombat. We have our first official poster for the upcoming Mortal Kombat reboot. And well, it's nothing much. We get the logo, which I think is badass, and we get the official release date, April 16th, 2021, where it's going to be releasing in the theaters that are open, but mainly exclusively on HBO Max. Now, what do I think about the reboot? Well, I don't think much of it. I'm interested in it. I'm not over the moon excited about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the Mortal Kombat games. I've played them. I think they're fun. And it's time we got a Mortal Kombat reboot because those two movies in the 90s did not do the game any favors. They were laughably bad. So, from what I've heard, this reboot is going to be hard R. It's going to stay faithful to the games and have some badass brutalities, which I'm excited about. We get all the gore, the violence, the profanity, we get everything that an R rating allows, so I'm looking forward to that. But there are some red flags, like with Simon McQuoid. He is the director of this reboot, and this is his first film ever, a big budget blockbuster like Mortal Kombat. And, studio must have faith in a first-time director to handle such a big property like Mortal Kombat. So hopefully the dude can direct. Also, video game movies have a reputation of being bad almost always, with the exception of Sonic and Detective Pikachu. I think those are the only two video game adaptation movies that are actually good, Sonic being the number one in my opinion. Hopefully this Mortal Kombat reboot can break the mold and actually be a good video game adaptation. You have Ludi Lin as Liu Kang, you have Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion. It's a good cast. You got the violence. Hopefully it's accurate to the games. I'm not excited, but I am definitely interested. Moving on. Here's some interesting new news. Dave Bautista passed on James Gunn's The Suicide Squad to be in Zack Snyder's upcoming Netflix film, Army of the Dead. Now, I'm actually glad Dave Bautista passed on The Suicide Squad, because James Gunn has been teasing from the very beginning that don't get attached to the characters in The Suicide Squad, because some of them are gonna get killed off. And Dave Bautista could have been this C-list villain who could have just got killed off really quickly, and I think that would have been a waste of his acting skills. And plus, I have a better fit for him, a better DC Comics character that I would love to see him play. A well-known Batman adversary, classic Batman villain, Bane. I think he'd be a perfect Bane. I really like The Dark Knight Rises, really love Tom Hardy as an actor. I think he's fantastic. And what Christopher Nolan did, making Bane a more realistic, grounded villain, it worked for that universe. But Tom Hardy was never the definitive Bane. Dave Bautista could be the definitive Bane. I think he's perfect for the role, whether he's in the Robert Pattinson Batman universe or he's in the mainstream DCEU. I would love to see him play Bane, and I'm glad that Bautista passed on The Suicide Squad, because now there's more of a chance for him to play Bane instead of some D-list, comic book character getting killed off easily. You know what I mean? Now, according to The Wrap, which they are a very reputable, trustworthy news source, according to their insiders, their sources, Ray Fisher's CYBORG is being written out of the upcoming Flash movie directed by Andy Muschietti. CYBORG won't be recast. He just won't be in the Flash movie, and this news doesn't surprise me at all, because Ray Fisher said that he won't be in any of the upcoming future DC films because Walter Hamada is the head. He's associated with them. Ray Fisher claimed that Walter Hamada and all the higher-ups were abusing him on the set of Justice League. Something stupid. Ray Fisher hasn't given any facts or proof. He's just claimed stuff without giving us facts or proof. So, I mean, Bye, Ray. Goodbye. You don't need Cyborg anyway. Walter Hamada is going to be the head of DC until 2023. He renewed his contract, so it seems like Ray Fisher won't be involved in any of the future DC films for quite a while. But like I said, you don't need Cyborg in the Flash movie because, I mean, Flash is the lead. He's dealing with the multiverse. It would have been cool to see a buddy cop movie with Cyborg and Flash, but again, you don't need Cyborg. And even if you did, you don't have to use Ray Fisher because now we're dealing with the multiverse. You can bring in a new actor to play a different Cyborg and have him be the new main one. So, there you go. And finally, Elizabeth Olsen confirmed on Jimmy Kimmel that because of the COVID-19 surge in the UK, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, its production has been put on hold. It has been halted. Now, how long will this delay last? Well, we don't know. This production could be halted for a couple months, a few months. Depending on how long this delay lasts, the actual movie release date of this sequel, which is currently March 25th, 2022, could be pushed back even further, which is unfortunate. Matt Reeves, the Batman, right now is currently filming, which is nice. Wish Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness could continue production, but you know, Disney and Hollywood, they gotta do what they gotta do, so. But that was the most important movie news that I picked out for you guys today. Leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think about all this news. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That will be all for me, and remember my catchphrase. Stay super wise.